up, you guys? It's Megan. Welcome back to my channel, Peachy Squad. Today, I am so excited because I am joined by literally one of my most favorite people on the entire planet. You're thinking that's like an overhyped statement. It definitely is not. Today, we are recording an Overlook Bay video with the one, the only Poppy. Hi, Poppy. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm so excited to play.
I know. And what's more exciting is Poppy is actually playing like our game, a game that we made, and she's going to be having a listening event in Overlook Bay, as well as a few other experiences that you can find on her profile favorites. Do you want to talk about your listening party a little bit?
My listening party is for my new album called FLUX, which comes out on Friday, and I'm very excited. And a couple of the songs have already been released, and there are 6 new songs.
They are so catchy. The ones that are released anyway, I really love them. Like, I'm obsessed. So if you guys didn't know, I am a huge Poppy fan. If you follow me on social media, you know that she's like the only person that I ever tweet like, love you queen, like really weird stuff like that. So I'm really honored to get to share this experience with her and show her a little bit about our game while we talk to you guys about Poppy and what she's all about. So how long have you been doing music, Poppy?
I started doing music about 12 years ago now.
Yes, like you had a cover on YouTube where you did a song like that's like, you're my kind of woman. That song? Is that like one of the first things you did?
Mac DeMarco, that's a cover song.
Definitely, and I heard that. That was so beautiful. But I want to ask, so I Disagree was a really, really powerful album, which was like kind of about emancipation in my eyes. I felt a lot of the lyrics were really relatable for me personally, and I really stuck with that entire album. Do you feel like FLUX is continuing on that emancipation kind of narrative, or do you feel it's going in a bit of a different direction? Is it as like heavy?
I would say that I have many new elements that I've been exploring, just things that I've been drawn to. I would say that the message in the song seems to be a more concise per song, as opposed to many ideas happening in each song.
I think that's really great. I really like it whenever artists are super experimental. Like, I know I Disagree was like one of your first heavier albums, as opposed to back like more in the bubblegum pop kind of direction, and I really liked whenever, like, for example, Concrete was fused with the bubblegum pop and the metal. Amazing. Like, seriously, I'm super into it, so I'm really excited to like dig more into FLUX and see if some of those more experimental tones are in there. Like, I think that's gonna be really exciting. Okay, let's buy you a pet. How many gems do you have?
How many do I have? 500.
500. Okay, I think we can get you like one of these pods over here. Okay, yeah. So come over to this little dog and you can click E and you can get yourself a little pet. I mean, I know you already have a pet on your shoulder.
Pet Pie.
Pet
My
Pie.
cat.
Her cat.
Let's do it.
Awesome. So we're gonna see, like, you know, if we can get Pie a bit of a friend. So once you get your pod, you can kind of just like click and it throws, and then you'll get yourself a little pet, and then we can take care of it, level it up, stuff like that. Cute things.
You can never have enough pets.
I know, seriously. Do you only have one cat?
No, I have 3 cats at home. One is a Bengal as well, and one is a black cat, Kiki and Damien. And they all coexist, but Pie's the king.
Okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and Peach is like, you know, my very first dog. She's like the queen of the Peachy Squad. So I very much feel like the OG animal presence there. But yeah, you can never have... Did you get a rhino?
I got a rhino, a pink one.
That's so cute. Really, maybe pinkish purple. I mean, it's like little hearts are purple.
Pastel anything, I love.
I know, it kind of matches the little outfit you're wearing. I love that, by the way. Okay, so now that we have our animals, we're gonna have to wait a second for them to get some needs, but maybe we can go, what do you want to do? We can go fishing, we can go mining, we can,
let's go mining.
You want to go mining? Okay, so on the little globe you have on the side there, you can click to go into the mines. It's the little middle mine cart.
Pie recently learned how to open doors.
Yeah, my cats do that too. Does she stick her paw under it and like rip at it until it opens?
No, he uses the handle. He's sophisticated.
That's way out of my cat's leagues. My cats just stick their hands under the door, and if the doors aren't like held by a latch, they just open them and they walk in. How old is Pie? That sounds very like intellectual.
He was born on Christmas Day, actually. He is turning 4 years old this year.
That's so cute. Do you think you could train him to use a litter box?
He actually goes in the toilet.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Do you think you could train him to use the toilet? And you definitely did. Wow.
On tour, he, it comes in handy for us.
I definitely need you to come train my cats on how to use the toilets. Go to your backpack, it's down below, and if you should go to your little tool chest thing, you should have a pickaxe of some sorts. Yes, okay, and then you just, you kind of tap on the crystal here, you hit it until you get a crystal, and then you can take that crystal to sell and get more money from. So it's just kind of one of the mechanics of the game,
I love it.
I love it too. So you recently had to push your last concert due to the panini, again, which is totally fine. Do you know when those dates are going to be re-announced?
It's still a little bit risky at the moment, which is really sad because, the fans are upset about having the tours be moved over and over again, but me and the band as well, we're both very collectively, we're upset.
Oh, and how could you not be? You know what I mean? I feel like my favorite part about being a creator is meeting viewers and seeing the real faces behind the numbers and the impact it makes. So I can definitely see why. Why would you want to cancel it? You know what I mean? That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, we tried everything. We have to say postponed though.
Not canceled, yes. I have tickets for this new one coming up. I was supposed to see you in October, and so I'm just gonna have to wait again, which is okay.
It'll be worth it, I promise.
I don't think you understand the emotional impact your music has on me. So every time I hear the reprise of I Disagree, I cry. It's actually an experience for me. So I saw you at Brooklyn Steel in New York right before before everything shut down. And then I bought your digital concert where you did the set again. It was so nice to be reminded of a time where everything was just more free. So I think there was an additional impact on top of that, but I loved it. And I stopped myself from recording it and then saving it somewhere because I didn't want to be disrespectful, but I was I just want to see it more. It just really great performance. You are an amazing performer.
Thank you so much. I definitely have a wonderful time on stage, and that's been the hardest thing about the world being the way it is right now. Not being able to go out there and meet people and see the reaction of the crowd to the music and feel the electricity in the room.
Yeah, and it is electric. What I love about watching you perform is I feel there's different vocal tones, different than the studio mix. I was telling my husband, I was yeah, her voice is a little bit different here, and I feel it's more of who she wants to be, I don't know if I'm far off with that, but I just feel they're more genuine. You have more genuine tones in some of your newer stuff, which is just very, very exciting.
Yeah, I just think that it's always the artist's responsibility to keep changing and evolving and testing themselves. And I think if it's true to you, it will be true to the listener or the person that receives it as well. And that's what makes music so special. I'm just so excited for this new album. Of course, you did have, I think it was the Scream EP. I feel I did hear that one. You did have an EP in between. I got a little bit busy, but it had Bleed on it, right? Yes, I Disagree Deluxe.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's what I was thinking. All that music was also very, very powerful. But it seems the ones that we have from FLUX already are more the calm after the storm. A little bit more okay, now we've dealt with this, we've pushed this out, and now we're healing, and it's more therapeutic. It seems from some of the songs I've already heard. Is that right?
Well, I got to spend a lot more time on the lyrics and the process for this album. I feel that it was very much so written in a specific chapter of my life. I Disagree was written over the course of a 6 to 9 month period, and a lot can change in a person's life in that amount of time. And for the FLUX album, the writing was in more of a condensed time, with the exception of maybe one song. That makes for a different product in the end of how it turns out. I really enjoyed the whole recording process of FLUX as a whole because it was something that I never got to do, tracking with the band as we did at Sunset Sound, all together in a room in the middle of the world crisis that was happening. I think we all just felt very lucky to be able to make music again and to see each other again.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that sounds really, really beautiful. What is your favorite song on FLUX?
I do love FLUX, of course. As for songs that haven't been released that are my favorite, I would say Never Find My Place.
That title sounds kind of sad, kind of relatable, but I'm very excited to hear more about it. Like every time you release a song, if I am not in a spot where I can immediately listen to it, I Google the lyrics and I just read the lyrics. Like if I'm in public and you don't want to like listen to music out loud in public, I just like read all the lyrics to all of them. So they've always had just like really great messages, in my opinion, about like self like exploration and being true to yourself and kind of finding out like how the world manipulate certain situations, you know? So I'm just super excited to get into the new album. I'll make sure to leave all of the listening party information in the description for not only Overlook Bay, but all the other experiences. I think that there's one in Robeats, which should be really fun. But Poppy, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for going mining with me.
Yeah, I know, this was so fun. This is definitely one of my favorite experiences in my entire life, and I really cannot wait to hear what FLUX has in store for us, as well as every single future project you ever do.
Aw, thank you. You're so sweet.
Thank you so much for watching today's video, Peachy Squad. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. I am so excited that I got to meet Poppy. I hope you guys enjoyed the little interview and gameplay I did with her. I know it was a little bit different, but this was very, very special to me. All of her listening party information will be in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment. I hope you guys check it out because her music is very impactful on me, and I hope that you guys can find the same emotional impact that I have in it as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hashtag stay peachy, stay kind, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!